the iconic Seiko Orange Monster, the second generation srp309 J1. This is the made in Japanese version, and a special watch. It's for many personal reasons. But this is the watch that got me into the automatic watches, the watch that got me into the diver watches, and I never thought that I would like this watch so much, as much as I do. But I'll get back to that in a moment. First, let's just see what you get when you buy this, if you can buy this. These are off stock now, but you get this typical Seiko box. It says the model number right here, srp309 J1. If you just open this up, you get this blue Seiko box. Open this up. You get the watch pillow. It says Seiko right here. The instructions and the warranty right there. These are the extra strap links, and the sticker from the back of the watch, and this tag which says the model number again, yeah, and the caliber 4R36. So I'll just get this box right out of the way, and let's just concentrate on this beautiful iconic Seiko dive watch. So the reason that I got this, I was just searching. Basically, I was a newbie to the automatics. I was usually mostly into the quartz because they're easy to manage. For me, at least, the solar watches, the quartz watches. I've never really thought of buying an automatic watch. I was searching on the internet. I was just typing the world's best automatic dive watch, because dive watches actually, they appeal to me, the shape of it. So this watch, it just came up so many times in the searches. And people that have asked for recommendation, and they recommended me just have a look at the Seiko Monster. So and this channel, Random Rob's channel, I started watching it, and he went as far as to say that it was the best watch ever. And I went to another channel, the J. Anthony's channel. That he had the Black Monster, and he even compared the Seiko Monster to an Omega dive watch too. And so I thought, man, this is a Japanese watch, and they're comparing it to well-established brands like Omegas and Rolexes. There must be something great about it. So just went ahead, did some research, and went ahead, pulled the trigger, and bought it. And you know what? They were right. This watch is amazing. It does not look like any other watch. It is so untypical. The design is beautiful. You just have to own it or wear it to realize that this watch does not look like any other watch. And it is obnoxious. It is the word monster that the fans gave it to this watch. That was not for it didn't just pop up. There's a reason for it being a monster, because of the obnoxious styling, the shark teeth, as you can see, the indices. They're like teeth of a monster, or teeth of a shark, or a vampire. This is coming at you, the dial, and orange, and the silver contrast. This is just amazing. And speaking of orange, I'm just gonna do a quick wristwatch check. I'm just wearing this Galaxy Watch 3 uh, with the orange strap as a tribute to my orange monster. So uh, this, I mean, it's hard to describe. Uh, I have other automatics now as well, but this one, uh, I mean, you cannot explain the feelings that you get uh, with this watch. I mean, when you're wearing it, it's fun to watch, it's fun to wear, and it is a very high quality watch. It has let's just discuss some of the features. I mean, it has this Harlex crystal. Uh, uh, I wish it was a sapphire. I mean, that's one of the gripes I have, but it's a Harlex crystal. It's a Seiko original, their own sort of a mineral crystal, and it has this rotating bezel. It is a 120 clicks unidirectional bezel, so it just goes one way. You can't do the other way, so that's a safety feature. It being a dive watch, you just can add time, you cannot go backwards, and the movement is of the bezel. It's really, really smooth, silky smooth, very, very comfortable, very easy, and because of these ridges, you're very sure that when you're moving it. So even if you're wearing gloves, you can just move the bezel very, very easily, and let's just right there. So that is supposed to be the resting position where I like it. The OCD now speaking. So okay, so the bezel, it's stainless steel. The case is this is a 12 millimeter thick case. The lug to lug length is 47. The diameter is 42.5. The case has this partial shroud right here and over there as well. This is also a unique feature to this watch. Brings out the style in it. This shroud is just beautiful, beautiful. It just adds to the obnoxiousness of this watch. And the crown is at 4 o'clock, not typically, usually it is at 3, but this one has it at 4. It has this crown guard as well, both sides, so the crown can be protected. The bezel actually has a slant inward, so on the periphery it's bigger, and it slants inward, so it gets concave as it approaches the dial, and that is extra safety feature for the crystal not to get scratched. So, and the dial has these engraved digits in it. They're filled with black, jet black enamel, and makes the visibility much easier. And coming to the one of my favorite things about it is these shark teeth indices, and they have, if you can make out, pardon me, if you can make out in the video, they have this silver outline to it, and they're applied indices, and the silver outline makes it even more beautiful. And it has the seconds hand. It has an arrow shape. The hour hand has a spear shaped, and for some reason the hour hand, yeah, that's a spear shaped one, and the minute hand, it looks like the Washington Monument to me somehow. I mean, shaped like that. So, and it has the day and the date wheel right there. It says Seiko printed on it, and it has the X of the it says the automatic diver right there, and X is, I think, the insignia of the Pro series, the superior line of this Seiko Monster lineup, and says made in Japan right there. And right over there, if you can make it, it says 4R36, which is the movement. in this. So this is the second generation of the Seiko Monster. Um, Previous to this, we had the SKX 781 that had the 7S26 movement. That was a 21 joule movement. This one improves that to the 4R36. It has 24 joules. It is beating at 21,600 beats per hour BPH, and it has an hour 41-hour power reserve. And after this version, uh, the srp309, there came the third generation, which was the SBDC075, the orange monster after this one. And that had the 6R15 movement. So that did not have the hour, and that did not have the, excuse me, the day and the date. It only had the date. So and but added the Cyclops to it, which I really don't like. So uh, I like this clean feel of the crystal. Don't like the Cyclops at all. Even the latest, the fourth generation, the SRPD25, it has, even though it has the 4R36 movement exactly like this one, but it has a Cyclops in it, a bigger Cyclops to cover date and the date. So, uh, and that's interesting because they came back again to the second generation movement again. So in the first generation it was a 7S26. In second they went to 4R36. In the third they went to 6R15, and in the fourth generation they came back to 4R36. So this movement is really the workhorse of Seiko, and it's a professional diver. It's an ISO certified dive watch. It has a water resistance of up to 200 meters, which is up to 656 feet, and the so it's a true professional diver. And to make it even better at water resistance, they have this, the crown is actually a screw down crown. So if you have to adjust the date, day, or the time, you just have to unscrew it first like this. It is a knurled crown. You have to unscrew it first, and that releases the crown, and then just have to pull this out once, and you can change the, yeah, day and the date, and you can see it has Arabic numerals as well. So uh, that's because it's a Japanese version. So yeah, and then you can change the day, the time. Actually, I shouldn't have been doing that because ideally you have to have your time at around 6 if you want to change the day and the date. So, but oh well. So yeah, so that's how you change the day and the date. And ideally hands, the hour and minute hands should be at 6 or 6:30, so so that you don't damage the clutch or the gears of the day and the date. So anyhow, so, and it is a hackable and windable movement. And let me just screw that back in. And yeah, so that's how it becomes really watertight when you screw it back in. So all right, so this bracelet is it's polished, and it's brushed on sides. It's a very, very nice bracelet. And it has pin and collar adjustment, uh, and it has the clasp is uh, dual push button clasp with this security latch over it. So just pull it out, and this is the two buttons. These are the two buttons. You just press them, release it, and it is the machined clasp. And it's pretty nice, pretty secure. It also has a diver's adjustment right here. So if you're taking it on a diving trip, you can just open this up. It will give you extra space for your dive suit, and so it can be worn over the dive suit. And on the back, we have this Seiko tsunami logo, the wave logo right there. It says air diver Seiko right there. It says made in Japan, and the serial number right there. 4R36 stainless steel. So it's overall a gorgeous watch. I mean, you when you wear it, when you own it, then you realize the true potential of this watch. How much I mean, I really enjoy it. I really love it. Yeah, and there are some forgot to mention. These are micro adjusts here as well. Four micro adjusts, so you can really size it up to your liking. So one of my favorite dive watches ever, and this one actually led me to purchase more second generation monsters as well. Review of those would be coming up very, very soon. Keep tuned to that, and I'll see you in the next vid, guys. Thank you so much for watching.